What's up, everyone? It is Wednesday, September 13th, and we are playing my favorite deck in Standard. That's right, Blue-White Approach. My shell. A Blue-White Approach. So, let's rock out, and let's have some fun. Let's do some awesome things. And of course, let's just, have a nice relaxing night by approaching people to death. Because that's what we all should do. There we go. Same here, Billy. I love this deck. Oh, yeah, we'll keep this. Alright, so, really play that. Then we'll probably lead off of, so my shell's a little different than most everyone else's. I'm more in the camp of just, handle it. So, you know what? We're going to do this, and mine's done pretty well for me. I've not had the need for Gideon. I don't like tapping down. I'm a big fan of playing on instant if I can. So, originally I was running some Aether Hubs because I made energy. But I realized it's kind of futile to play an energy build. And, yeah. So, kind of want to irrigate it here. Let's irrigate it. And then we're going to just do this and get some value out of it. And we're going to stay tapped down for this one. But next turn we can Supreme Will or Glimmer. Hopefully we don't get bit too bad. Not really bad at all. They're drawn with clues. So that is called Bullet Dodged. And another Glimmer. Fantastic. So made a few changes. Like I said, took the 3 Crooks out of the sideboard and put in 3 Linvalas. So Stockpile's annoying. I'm not sold, but I'm stuck between I want to draw cards and I don't want him to have that. And I think I'm leaning on the I just don't want you to have it. Like, I know there's so many other things I could be doing, but with clues, they get free 1/1s, and that's just downright annoying. So we will just pass the turn, and we're going to draw. So whatever they're going for next is going to be landing. Which is slightly annoying, but This time they get a stockpile. That's fine. That's gonna land. I just want a Glimmer. Ooh. Bottom to land, top of that. Yeah, that's fine. Next turn, we can possibly censor them. And we have a ton of draw. Alright, so we got 6. We pretty much have the win set up. I would like to be able to Glimmer. Actually, I might just Hieroglyphic here. Glimmer gets us 4 deeper after we approach. That's fine. But yeah, Secure's going to do well for us. I don't know if it's going to be a 4 of in the deck. Because it is 4 mana. I mean, they're just cracking clues and doing all sorts of things. So, I want to draw cards. Okay. Well, I mean, we pretty much have the win. Yep. You get a dude, you get a dude. I'm not really scared because I have approach. Boop. Funny thing is, we just got a question on YouTube about do you think approach will still be valid? I think very much so. I think it's going to be the control deck. All right, so we can Fumigate next turn. I mean, that's fine. Yep. So we're going to discard our hand. Except for a Fumigate. I get why people try this. I'm going to call it the control deck, Villy. But I'm not saying it's like... I'm not saying it's tier 1 by far, but, you know. We're just going to run the Fumigate out there. That's fine. And you're screwed. Boop. I don't care about my graveyard, so they care more about theirs. And we'll just make sure their graveyards are exiled. That's fine. I don't see our opponents killing us this quickly. And for them, life gain doesn't matter to us. Fantastic. Alright. That should get us the win right there. Sure, second anointed procession. You have a third? Oh, you have a Sunmare. This is funny. I hope our opponent's keeping count. Here, let me do something first. Let me do that. Bottom. One's a disallow and a blessed alliance. That could hurt a lot. Should have disallowed that horse trigger. But there's our draw anyway. I knew it was right there. Boop. I win. Alright. So, tokens, we do this. We do this. Blessed Alliance is really not good against tokens. Deck and Stone's fantastic. Cast Out's still suitable. We will bring in the Descends here, though. For pure hate. Censor will get taken out for negate. And run it like that. Is good. Oh, I love this deck. This deck is silly. Yeah, we'll keep this. It's a little awkward of a hand, but it does have authority on one. I just got better. And we do have a Descend to work towards. With also Supreme Will, so... Basically, we just want to gain as much life as they're gaining. So it makes it really hard for them to kill us. The longer we stick around, the better we are. We know our opponent has no haste, but the life gain is key. So we'd love to glimmer into more lands. Yep, stockpile's good. Fantastic. I love card draw. That's why I love this deck. I think that's why any control player loves this deck. We draw an obscene amount. So tomorrow night, I think I'm going to have a spicy one. We're actually going to be going into Modern. But I might try to bring my shell of Blue White approach into Modern. And see people just scratch their head. Alright, one more land and we are online. You know, that's fine. I'm not fighting over stockpiles right now. Not fighting over the Sacred Cat. Because they're going to hit me for 2 and I'm going to gain 2. I think Anointed Procession is going to fall in the same way of like the Always Watching did. Where when it's on the field, it feels amazing. But when it's not, it's like the deck just struggles. I mean, that's just my thoughts. We're going to Glimmer. So if we see a land, we might keep one land on top with us. We're going to top both these. These are fantastic. Best draws yet. Alright, so we're going to do that. So we are going to straight up Fumigate. Gain some more life. But I think that's where we're going to be at is Procession will be the same way as like a Always Watching. Like really good. And when it's on, it's like, yes, this is amazing. And then not so much. So yeah, I wouldn't have, that's weird. If you didn't need it, I wouldn't have cracked it because you get another trigger with a stockpile without even sacking a creature. Alright, so this turn we're going to hold up the ability to negate, Supreme Will, disallow something, hopefully Glimmer. If they go for a Procession, we'll just negate it. That's fine. We're going to counter the Aftermath part. Yeah, no. So they can draw cards. I'm just not discarding. It's called Get Fancy. Yep, go ahead and draw 4. Alright, so we're doing our scry. I hope everyone's having a good night. I'm just looking to relax with y'all, and maybe tomorrow night, like I say, we'll bring out modern blue-white approach and see what our opponents say. Oh, I guess I'll keep both on top. They're good. We like lands. Just gotta figure out how to make that shell completely go. I mean, I know we got Supreme Verdict, so... kind of want him to commit to the board, but... same point, I'm not really too worried yet. So... I got double disallow up at this point. Sure. Well, that totally deserves a no. I think we want to just find a fumigate. I mean, Descend's fine. And the cast out's the best thing to take here. But I also want to hit my land drop, so we're going to take a land. Don't care about that. That works. Can I do both? No, I'm one land short. And I'm not in that big of trouble yet, so I think we hold up. Yep. You got plenty of stockpiles. We may cycle this cast out here. And that's... Alright, I know what we're going for. That's fine. We're going for the Abbey flip. Yeah, we want the Abbey flip. That's not going to happen. I have disallow. You know what? Not going to even do that. We're just going to straight up do this. Fumigate seems good. Any order. Oh, got another Descend. I can fumigate. And hold up a disallow. And they're tapped down. The approaches are being shy right now. He'll sack that to stockpile, make 4 dudes. We have like 13 different ways to handle Westvale right now. Might have to cycle this cast out. Alright, so they'll make another... Oh, we're going to try this again? Yeah, you could go ahead and try this again. No. Nope. Yeah, go ahead and draw. At least it makes it easy now because they're all servos. I mean, if a Crescent Sunmare comes down, we're just going to counter it. If that comes down, we're going to counter it. Nope. Not happening. Man, they didn't even sack a servo. Alright, well, let's just keep on going. I got card draw, I got stuff to do. We got things to do and people to see. And yeah, you're going to make a dude. Now we're going to gain some life. Yeah, I hope you're all having fun. If you want to say hello, say hello. If not, that's fine. Just hang out and chat. But Yitza and Villy, yeah, Villy, I know you've been playing this for a while. I just like the disallows in it because it feels like it's good, hard counter. So I wonder if they're going to sack. I mean, I would. There we go. Next turn, they can make a Westvale. It's like a party. Cast this and draw 2. Yeah, cast that. Draw 1 more. That'll show them. Well, we're going to take the win con. Any order it. We got 8. Difference between 8 and 9. If it was an untapped, maybe I'd play it. But I think we save it to cycle. Even though we're just going to cast out Westvale. Actually, I'll probably just descend it. Thinking about it now, because he's going to get a hit on me, and that's not going to really matter. Here it comes. Rawr. Yep. Oh no. Oh, my deck. I love blue-white control. Yep, that's fine. Yep, you got it. Between 2 Fumigates and Authority, we still higher life total than our opponent. It's fantastic. There's a Crested Sunmare. Score? We're going to get one of those for free. I wonder if we're going to get the Scoop. I mean, I have seen opponent Scoop. So we are going to cycle this. Yep, that's fine. Play that, reveal that. Because now I can cycle. And counterspell. Descend. Bye-bye. Nope. Undo. Actually, you know what? Let's blow a negate. Our opponent just GG'd. Yep. That will do it. Deck is fun. I do love me this deck. I don't know why it is just like there is just something to it that draws me. Like I am a control player, bar none. But just something about this deck that just is so satisfying. We'll keep. We have no white right yet, but we have double sensor. Ooh, flingy deck. Yes. We're gonna do something fun. I got that. We are so doing something fun. Yeah, I think we're gonna bring Approach back tomorrow. It's a Colossus deck. Where we have Deckenstone. It's Colossi Fling, most likely. Or Emerge. But yeah, Villy, it's one of the two. I mean, it's something that is, you know, it's a deck. I played it once. It was a lot of fun. But I figure at the end of the season, while we wait for me to play dinosaurs, alright, we're gonna cycle. We're gonna cycle one. You're no good. See, now the deck's just got jokes. And we're actually gonna have to cycle the other one, most likely. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to cycle. I mean, I don't think we're gonna see anything like that. That was a. I think Sanctum is a one and done. It was, BFZ. White Source. All right, Port Town. So I can Supreme Will and Blessed Alliance. And just stop the little pingy. Yep. Now you might cause me to actually Deckenstone. But I don't know if I want to give him card draw. Prophetic Prism. It is a thing. Can't wait for Friday for full spoilers so I can start brewing. Alright, let's impulse. Let's look at the top four. And Disallow is better than everything else. Yeah, let's just do that. Yeah, they get to draw. Like, for me, Colossus is fine. We have multiple ways to handle it. I don't know. I don't know yet, Yitza. That is. I think Ixalan's going to bring a lot to standard. Like an obscene amount of stuff. Like, we're getting a whole new archetype out of dinosaurs. Like, good lord, dinosaurs. I've never seen a creature type pushed in one set so much. No, that's different. Tap down. Tap down. Emerging out of just, but see, this is just, you gotta think about it. This is one set help. And definitely Druidic. Grixis does get mana help. I don't think Grixis is the way to go, though. If you're running Grixis control, it's going to be a little wonky for you. Still, but it does get mana help. I just don't have Nico's that good. So. Oh, I get it. I mean, I'm a control player. I played Grixis. I played blue-red. As we can see tonight, we're playing blue-white. So I trust me. Yep. All right, we are emerging. You emerge. Aww. I guess they don't want to play the control player. Yeah, I'll definitely be running Pierce in this, and Opt might make the list. I haven't gone through it too much. Yeah, we'll keep this. Yeah, we'll put that on top. Not knowing what we're on. Yeah, that's fine. So, in my opinion, Heroic Intervention will probably get, or not Heroic, Hieroglyphic Illumination will probably get cut for Opt. And Control Shells. Just because if you ever cycle it, it's not. If you cycle Hieroglyphic more times, you get only one card for one. Our opponent just said too boring. Alright, that's fine. So, yeah, at 4 mana you draw 2, but I think we get better pound at 1 mana. So if you have 2 ops in hand and you've already cast your approach, you're looking at 4 cards. Where if you, and that's 2 mana. And for 4 mana, we get to look at 2 cards. So I think Op just completely takes over this place of Hieroglyphic. Other than that, I am not 100% sure. Let's try this hot mess. Holding up that 1 mana counter spell on me. Boop. I too will reveal. Nope. I know what you're doing, and I'm not letting it happen. I think you'd be surprised. Because you only run this deck for me. Sure, you can land that pacification array. And we'll cycle a cast out. Yeah, we got a land. We got another land. Fantastic. It's not that bad, to be honest. Hieroglyphic's good. It's better late game, but it's not like, oh my god, I need a Hieroglyphic. It's just another, I want to draw a bunch of cards. So for at least the, I could say for at least the approach deck, Yitza, I'm going to probably be more on the op side than you know, we're gonna keep both. Sure. I play 0 creatures, so pacification array does nothing. I like top 4. We'll take that. I got the big hitter, Blessed Alliance. Yeah, can't do much there. Technically I could, but yeah, not gonna stop your card draw. Nope. Still not stopping it. We're gonna cycle. Fantastic. get rid of that. They're gonna fatal push their own token. That's the big question. And I cannot actually have an honest answer until I see full spoilers. Yitza. Because who knows? We might get something that could be close to Blessed Alliance. I don't know. I'm least in the boat of if we get nothing that gives us a 2-mana answer, we're on 3 wreckages, 4 fumigates. Yeah, that's fine. Not really caring. Which one's binding? Hold on, I gotta look. Oh, buddy. Oh, that one? I could. I don't know. We've talked about that one. Yeah, Tezzy's fine. I'm going to get rid of Tezzy. Or... let's try it. Yay! Alright, so... we... debating. They're probably going to bring some number in. So... Blessed Alliance, not so good here. And Deck and Stone, not so good here. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It has to be on the battlefield, which is, you know... This one is when it enters the battlefield, you exile target non-land permanent on it controls till the end until it leaves the battlefield, and then you can't cast spells. So I mean, intervention it do a little bit different of things, but yeah, this is keepable. I don't know if it's gonna be playable or not. Intervention hasn't seen really any play except for I used to play it in my blue-white shell here. When ramp was like literally everywhere. Because then I had no way to really deal with the Ulamog. So turn 4, you just name Ulamog and just look at him. Or name Worldbreaker. I can get behind that. I'm not saying it didn't. I'm just saying intervention wasn't like the, like, you know, it was. I played it. I mean, I definitely played it. So but here is where like heroic or hieroglyphics fine, but I'd rather. All right, see that is a no. Actually, we're tapped down. I'll censor it. Yeah. This is where like if you had opt, it would be better. Yep, we're gonna be passing because I did not draw land. Not good for us. I mean, we're trading successfully here, though. It's not. I mean, it's not like we're like, oh my goodness, I am in bad shape. Oh, is this demon? You're tapping down a lot, and you got black. The ashes. No, ashes is not. That's ETB out of graveyards. Um. Yeah, that's a herald. Um. I mean, I'm gonna try to disallow it here. That's fine. This is fantastic. Yeah, not much we can do there. Give me card draw. Are you really looking for another rebuke? Good. Sensor goes. Alright, got a Port Town. No reveal. Gotta find that fumigate. You know what? He can land. I have to find that fumigate. That cast out discard was biting me right now. Ooh. The lights went out. Bottom. Alright. It's gotta be off the top here. And the gate goes. Not it. Alright, so we're bringing in our dispels. Cutting cast out. It got dark in here. I gotta replace the lights. Oh. The honor guard. I forgot about the honor guard. Yep. That could out of the side. It's a 1/3 for 2, so yes, I'd like to play first. Yes, we will keep this. I could definitely see the honor guard. If we're seeing a lot of ETB effects, because now with the Eldrazi gone, we don't have too many cast effects that are seeing play. All right, well, we got a lot of counter spells here. Just give me my lands. There we go. Don't stop the lands and we'll be okay. Yeah, not worried about servo schematic. Alright, we are going to do a cycle. Alright, this is getting annoying behind me. Alright, another land. And another land. Fantastic. Alright. So we got 6 mana, basically ready to rock and roll. Just need 3 more turns to find another land. Get some card draw, and we win. Alright, so they've got open rebuke. I'm not dumb. I see it open. Alright, they're off to a super slow start. Glint Sleeve's fine. I mean, we're just drawing land, so I mean, what we're going to do is just put the approach down here. But no, yes, I definitely agree. I mean, it could definitely, if we get some more, I mean, we have a decent amount of ETB stuff with the Enrage and um, Raid and all that stuff. So if Pirates comes a deck, I could definitely see that. So. What you got for me? No. I thought no, there's enough. Like, I'm not saying, ooh, we got it dispelled. All right, that's fine. They're gonna be tapped down though. The ones that the ETB Enragers, like deals 1 damage, stuff like that. But yeah, you got a lot of pirates and stuff like that. So, all right, so we gotta find some action here. And we lose. Yep. That's a lose. Technically, we could have found one of our flyers. Mulliganet? Yeah, we'll keep this. Put that on top. It happens. I could have found a Sphinx in one, but we were so far behind as is. You know. Yep. If I brought in, like, Linvala or any of those, it would have been different. But I decided not to. I don't think we're going to worry this turn. We don't have an attacker to worry about. I'd rather set up future turns. Yeah. This is probably Teamer. Or Green-Red Pummeler. Both really good matchups for us. Yeah, the amount of matchups that are bad against this deck and I think good is pretty, you know. No, we're not going to let Ronas happen. I really got to just turn the light off. Yeah. Give me 1 sec, guys. There we go. Nope. There we go. I just can't handle that flashing. I'm sure you guys can't either. Yeah, we had a heck of a stream Monday. Monday was awesome. Ton of new followers. Even got a new sub out of the deal. Wow. It was Ixalan is pretty awesome. Yeah, that's fine. No, it looks like green red energy. Probably Pummeler. Just gonna do it now. It's a 1-for-1, but it's fine. That's a Glorybringer. I'll take a hit or two from this. So, any dino I played that would not make the cut? Um, I think the Boros deck is not going to make it. So green red, we played Carnage Tyrant. He was busted as we all thought. Drover was fine. I think Huntmaster gets cut because I don't think you care about your dinos being one less in those type of decks. I think Huntmaster is just one of those. It's fine, but there's much better things. The Rampaging Gladion, the one that triggers Enrage. I think if we went more on the Enrage setup other than yeah, I mean it's cute, but I don't think it's like it was a rarity it made that big of a difference. The only time it was really like groundbreaking was like when we were casting like turn 3 Ripjaw Raptors, but then we weren't really doing much with Raptor a lot of the times, which felt weird. Like Ripjaw was fine, but it wasn't like, oh my god, I love Ripjaw Raptor. The Registar Alpha was amazing. The Hatchling, still kind of out on it. The Thundering Spineback was good because that gave things +1/+1, and that just gave everyone fits. And then Samet was actually the surprise of the deck. I want to try like a red-green, like an Rager style deck because we have like Ryle. So I might try something like that. When we did Naya, yet again, a lot of the same people. The Gishta Sun's Avatar may go side. Wanty or Want the Red White Walker, the Warrior Poet. Um, so we came to the solution. Like Ryan had the board clogged up, but he had 3 blockers back for my dinos, and slam her down for 5 mana and go ping, 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 and they can't block. Yeah, you lose her, but he lost the game, and I swung for like 24. So I said, if that's what she's gonna be, more or less, is like the 5 mana like dino finisher, then I'm okay with her. I didn't get to plus her and do anything like goofy. You know what I mean? We didn't get to play with her too much. I'm gonna try tinkering with her again. Thaliosaurus, aka Kinjali's Sunwing, was downright fantastic in the games we played her. I could see her being bad, but I can also she was just good. And then we didn't see the Awakening Sun's avatar, but I think that one is situational and will be moved to sideboard. You really do. So we board stalled a few times. We did board stall a few times, and that was god awful. So but the good news is you could punch through damage pretty easily. Um like it was like whoa. Like Carnage Tyrant and stuff like that. Exactly. That's the thing. Like Drover was amazing. Like when Drover hit, that's why like Hatchling was good, because you're like turn 2 Drover and then you're like turn 3 Hatchling, and then now your Drover's a 3/3, and you don't care about trading your Hatchling away because it becomes a 3/3 as well. So yes, Stomp was great. I was running 4 of it in all, and I mean turn 3 Hatchling into a Stomp with a 3/3 Drover is just like you're good. So, like I said, I want to try making more of like an enraged style. Like if we could see if we could abuse Raptor a little bit, because like I feel like Ripjaw for 4 is just value because it's a 4/5. So like a 4/5 for 4 is nothing to like be like, this is not good. that's a good body. And for it to be like, oh well, it takes 1 damage and I draw a card, um, is where I really want to like test things and see. So, what do you got? Five, 10. Yep. And see, that's where like Samut comes in because you're just like, all right, I'm just gonna Samut you, and we're good to go. See, I'd rather Ryle. Yeah, we'll take 10. And then gain 2 back. Samut. Okay, so Samut and Ryan will yell at me all day because yeah, Ryle cantripping it was real is something I think I have to look at. Um, but to be honest, we always made fun of Ryan because Samut was just bad. And a lot of decks, we shoved it in there. He shoved it into everything. And we're just like, yeah. And now we have creatures that are like, which one? Regisaur Alpha. That gives everything haste. Or the Rampaging Gladion, which has trample and it's a 5/5 for 5. Giving those suckers double strike, so we have lots of things that have trample already. We have a lot of things that have trample. Giving things double strike that already have it, like Carnage Tyrant. Double striking Carnage Tyrant just makes your opponent just go, huh. And since we really don't have a ton to do on 4 mana, we have Ripjaw Raptor, and that's it. So Samut's the win more. I don't know if she's a win more. I think she's just she's the seal. Like she's the lock. Like if you have like a Carnage Tyrant or like a Rampaging Gladion or something stupid big. You slam a Samut down and she just goes, I win. Yeah, no, I like the way Villy put it. She gives me options. So she comes down, and if I need to draw cards, I can ping one at my Ripjaw Raptor. If I have 2 Raptors, I can ping both at them, draw 2 more cards, hopefully get the win. And exactly, on a blank board, she is horrendous. Absolutely just stink. So she does not. She is, I will be the first to admit it, she is horrible on a board state by herself. You never almost slam her down. So, and that's the case. When she comes down at 4, and sometimes she comes down at 6 or 7, like, you play a Carnage Tyrant, and at 7 you play Samo and just go, ugh, and just turn everything sideways and go, I win? And that's when their opponent goes, yeah. Can't do anything. See, and I'm fine with that. Boop, boop. So this is a green-red deck. So there's not much I'm going to bring in other than the Sense and the Authorities. Don't even think I'd bring in that. I think we do that. And we sell Ronus and Hezeret, so do that. See, for a control deck, I would put her down by herself, because most likely they may not have a way to deal with her. And if she ultimates, you can just outright win the game. We'll keep this. Okay, untapped White Source. Not an approach. Alright, I'll play that. But yeah, I think because her -7 is search up to 2 creatures or walkers and then put them into the battlefield. So you're just going to search up like 2 Carnage Tyrants. If it's a control deck. And just go, yes. So, like I say, I mean, to me, there's a lot we can do with this. Yeah, we have no way to deal with Ronus. And the only good news is we should be able to survive a few hits here. Not anymore. Now we need to find an answer. Because they have us dead next turn. Yep. That's what happens at times. That Ronus. Alright, I'm fine with this. This is a good keep. A little slow, but good keep. We have early. But yeah, for me, I think Huntmaster may get cut. Because at 2 we have... So it depends on if you want to go Enrage style. And that's going to be the big question. I'm going to tinker with Enrage and Dinosaurs. But I know also we got full spoilers coming Friday. Which means you'll get a control deck or 2 out of me. Yeah, that's a cub. Alright, we have answers now. I just need to draw lands. Draw some lands. So I think we Blessed Alliance the Cub. I think we are now deck and stoning the Cub. I haven't seen Blossoming Defense. I could be doing this wrong. But we're going to try it. Got there with it. Alright, that was good. That's a tracker. Alright, well, if they play a creature, we will Blessed the Tracker. If they don't play a creature, main phase 1. We want to Glimmer. So, and find land 5. Alright, I think we take it here. Well, unless they start popping clues. If they start popping clues... Mm-hmm. I'm just going to use my mana efficiently here. We wouldn't be able to counter anyway. Yeah, Servant's fine. Alright. Servant is a non-bow for us. We're not too worried about that. We're more worried about the big hitters. That. But I think we're going to take the hit here. Because I'd want a Glimmer. This is like a I just want a Glimmer so I can Fumigate. Yeah, we're gonna keep both. This is my greed setting in. Alright, that's good. I should have Port Towned. That's fine. Alright, we'll Fumigate. But no, I think next Monday will be interesting. We got full spoilers for Ixalan after that, so with that. So we'll have some really cool decks. I know we're gonna have pirates again. Yeah. It'll be pirates and more. Alright, so we can Bless Alliance and Supreme Will. Because at this point, whatever they're going to play is just whatever. So, we're definitely not Supreme Willing here. For value. Yeah, like Cub. Sure. I could disallow Cub. But we do have Bless Alliance times 2. So they're just going to play their hand out. Oh, you got greedy. Yeah, main phase crack, and I will Supreme Will. That will help us out a little bit. Let's see if we can find. Not sure if I love any of these. I really don't. I think I'm just gonna take the land. And we're not in a bad place. I mean, if they crack another Heshep Oasis on this, we'll just Bless Alliance it. Sure. They are running low on threats. Boop. So I mean, we will have disallow in case they try to do anything silly, but that looks like not. We're just gonna crack a clue and a tune. That's fine. And we're gonna Glimmer. Top and bottom. play that. Alright, my goal is to Glimmer first, Illumination. Well, probably Illumination first in case we draw what we want. And we have hard counters in case they try to do anything silly, but it looks like we've quelled the threats for right now. So let's draw 2. I'm going to Supreme Will, actually. And there's what we want. Alright, we have the Bless Alliance out. This will put us at 21. If anything, we'll cycle the farmland. Yep. Yeah, opponent just goes, might be slightly flooded. Yeah, they definitely... Alright, so they're pesting, so let's cycle. Get one closer. Yep. Play that. Opponent said GG. And I'm going to look at the top. I'm going to look at 4, so we draw it next turn. What do they have that they're... Oh my goodness. No. 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 Nope. Yep, there we go. Yeah, these mid-range creature matchups are fantastic for us. If I could face these all day, I'd be one happy person. We'll keep this. Oh, are we playing a mirror matchup? Yes. I think I'm the only one that gets excited for a mirror matchup. Depending how they're built, we actually will be a little bit better because of our hard counters. Yep, it's the mirror. So, in the long run, believe it or not, we're actually really well off. Minus our Deccan Stones are a little off against them. But it depends if they've customized it all. and how much of the mirror they've actually played. So our opponent has correctly identified this as the mirror matchup, so they are cycling like a fiend. But it won't help them out too much. Alright, so at this point, we are going to get our Glimmer off. Top both those. Because I'll discard a Deck and Stone. Should probably discard a Fumigate. Just in case they play creatures. I have not seen a Rivulet. Alright, they're going to Glimmer with us tapped out. We need to find lands, but I do have the approach in hand. Alright, so we drew a land, pass turn. They're not as god-awful as you think. But, yeah, they can be pretty bad. Alright, we're going to try to straight up cast it. See if we draw out a counterspell. See what our opponent's doing. That's fine. See if they're running main deck negates. I doubt it. Cycle. Dumping on a Fumigate. I say, we're not even going to fight over the first approach. It's the second one we're going to be fighting over. And this should be the first one right now if they have it. They don't. I say, you never fight over the first. It's the second you fight over. So, I don't care if they counter this, the first one. If they do, they blew a counterspell. Fantastic. It's the second one we'll fight over. And I have a piece of hard counter. So now I just need to save up and get some actual counterspells. So Supreme Wills, all that stuff. So they can mill it over on us. But, I mean, we can draw it too. So. Alright, so we're going to play this. Pass turn. So we'll, if they go to mill it, we'll definitely take a draw at it. If that makes sense. Alright, let's try a big draw here. Leaving me a disallow. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so we drew another disallow and censor. Play a land. So we're 3 deeper. So we got 3 more to go. So at any point they can activate a Rivulet. Rivulet. It's fine. Alright, so... Alright, we can do this. We actually have the game. So what we do is we go to this, which will make them pop Rivulet. We disallow the trigger. So I said we're better off against them. Yep. Got it. Alright, so... Yup. 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 Nope. Nope. That's basically why we have the disallows. Like I say, not horrible. Just gotta navigate it right. I'm going to keep this just because they appear on a counterspell we have. And we're on the draw. And dispels are good. And our opponent's mulliganing to death. They mulled the 5. And put it on the bottom. We're going to do this. This is where we will start countering card draw. If you ever want to see counter wars, this is where it's at. Yeah, no, I built this deck for the mirror. I mean, I'm just going to be honest. That's... You know. Now we just got to start... Yeah, draw lands. Alright. 3 mana. He didn't counter my approach, the first approach. I don't think he did. I mean, our opponent's hitting land drops. That's good. But I have things to help him, you know. We're going to cast this. No. So they brought in the Caracals against us, which is weird because I don't cut the Fumigates. Play that. Probably cut like all lands in a Caracal. This time the deck like feels bad because you're like, I want card draw. Nope. Um, we are going to say no to that. We don't want our opponent drawing cards. They already kept a bad hand. Disallow. Plain and simple, they kept a bad hand. Or they had to keep 5. So at this point, we're just more apt to just say, nope. And I won't cycle Censor yet. Nope. I say, if we keep this even, we're much better off. My opponent's getting angry. Asked about my mono red matchup. I said it's actually fine. It's my sideboard for it. They can land theirs now. Yeah, my mono red's actually not horrible at all. Sure. So technically, I will draw mine first. Alright. So we will just sit tight. Because it will become a counter war. Who wants to land it? So we're safe on this one, actually. What's up? Can't counter my stuff. See, I don't run the normal Caracals. I run Linvala. They milled over their own approach. Ha! Ah! That's fantastic. Oh, that's fantastic. So technically they can approach this turn. Alright, so he gets it. That's fine. Yeah, I know. They just drew it. That's fine. My opponent's angry. Mulligan this. Keep this. Put that on top, please. Boop. So, I mean, it's just funny to me that I don't know why people... They're questioning my matchups and why I am built so much different than all the other approach decks. Where I'm really not. My board is a little different. Like instead of Caracal, we run Linvala. So we'll Supreme Will here. Especially if they tap out. Don't know if I want to approach yet. But if I bottom it, I'm not going to see it for a while. I want Dispel. Preferably would have loved card draw, but, you know. And a land. Well, there's the land. So, I mean, at this point now, we just hang tight. I will not be dropping a Supreme Will. And we're not going to counter card draw at this point, because our opponent actually has a good amount of cards in hand. So, before when they mulligan down, when they actually mulligan, you hit the card draw. Because that keeps them off it. Now with so many cards in hand, you're just like, yep, you do you. I only have one card I have to worry about against you. So. That's a Sphinx, so we wouldn't mind getting to that. Let's Supreme Will. Disallows good. You order it. Nope, you can have at it. So, I mean, like I said, I'm fine with it. I just know what my deck can do, and I know, like, I wasn't sold on, like, the meltdowns and all that. Like, just too many dead cards, so I subbed in, like, Deck and Stones and stuff like that. Sure. Leave those in. Yeah, we're missing land drops now. That's the important part. Alright, well, we got a sensor. We can cycle. Should probably actually cycle that main for hopefully a non-sensor, but we got a negate. We buried a lot of lands, which is in 25 land deck is a little rough. Yep, that's fine. They say we are gonna fight over it at some point. Now, right now, double negate looks real good for us. You know what? I'm actually going to do something I never say I'm going to do. I'm going to counter the first one so he can't even get it back. Let it sit in the yard. Go ahead and rot. Alright, so that's fine. If he passes, we're going to run it out there. So he should be on 3 approaches total. That's a Sphinxer. Let's see what we got here. Alright, that's fine. Got there. If he has it, he has it. Yeah, he's got it. He baited me into it. Yep, good games. I couldn't have countered it anyway. Oh, that's fine. He baited me into it. I had to counter it or kill it. I needed that missed land drop was hurting. So if we had it, we could have negated. Maybe fought over it. I mean, sometimes I run 4 now. We've seen approach decks go all across the board. So let's talk about the deck tonight. So it's blue-white approach. We're built really good main board for a lot more general purpose stuff. So if we run into like the blue-red or any of the control decks, we have a little bit better game against them main. Red we actually do pretty well against. I think I've only dropped 1 out of like the 4 or 5 I played. Because Deck and Stones are really good. They play multiples to the board and we actually get some value out of it. Basically just cycling to get up to Fumigate, and then once we can if we can get to turn 5 if they haven't killed us by turn 5, we turn the corner and we just start rolling. Turn 4, I've generally just Bless Alliance, gain 4 life just to keep us in the game. So really good. I mean, especially against Teamer and stuff like that, like those like bigger creature kind of decks. Yeah, I mean it's straight up just really a good deck for that. So if you're store meta right now, I mean for the next 2 weeks, you have the promo out there. We have Fatal Push. If you want to have a good chance and there's not a lot of mono red and a lot more big creature decks out there, this is a real good pick for it. It's inexpensive because I don't run any of the super expensive cards. You can probably build this for about $50 right now or less. I don't run Blue Hulk. I don't run any of that. Just don't need it. The Linvalas are in the side for your red matchups. Or your creature matchups. They may even come out and we may just go into like more authority of the councils and stuff like that. But the deck itself is really sound. So I'm really happy with it. It's a really good control deck right now. Going into the future, once we have full spoilers, next Monday for Ixalan, we will definitely be building a control shell or 2. So if we don't get anything in the Blessed Alliance place, we might be jostling the mana around a little bit and trying a Jeskai shell for lightning strikes and all that. But yeah, all in all, I really enjoy it. Good deck. We'll play this all day long. Like legit all day long. And we are loving things. So tomorrow night, Brian will be joining us. I think we're going to do a surprise Modern stream. You guys haven't seen us play Modern in a very long time. What you might see out of me might surprise you, though, and it may be an Approach the Second Sun in Modern. Just saying. You can take me out of standard, but you can't take the approach out of me. That's just a deck I love to play with. So hopefully you guys follow along for that, and we'll be having some fun with that. Brian and me will be giggling the whole time playing it. And that's if we go with that. There may be some other... It's going to be a silly deck. It's going to be fun. We're going to win some games. We're going to lose some games. But we're going to hang out with y'all. And then we're going to go into Monday and do something completely awesome with a bunch of Ixalan cards. And just have fun. So this, as always, will be up on Friday morning at 8 a.m. on our YouTube. But if you guys like what you heard, please hit that follow button, hit that sub button. As always, thank you to our sponsors, Legion and Card Hoarder. Legion supplies all of our Legion stuff you see on our stream, and they are absolutely awesome. Their new double matte sleeves, I've never played with a printed sleeve that I actually enjoyed, and I love these things. They are soft, and they are awesome. We'll be doing giveaways with those later, but super, super awesome stuff. And like I was just saying, guys, if you like what you heard, leave us comments. Say hello. We always love to talk to our viewers, do things with you guys. I got to do a viewer stream where you just come in and hang out and play games with us. So we'll get to that point very soon. But thank you so much, all, and we'll see you tomorrow night for Modern Specialties. See y'all.